In today's video, I'm going to go ahead and beat every single world in +1 keyboard escape. Anyway, let's not waste any time, and without further ado, let's just get on with the video. But let's go for it, starting off with World 1. Now, I haven't done World 1 in a while, so there's a chance I may mess up a few times, especially as every single thing we're doing right now is being recorded live. So, yeah, it may be a bit hard, but honestly, I've done World 1 like a few times. World 1, though, I've never really properly speedrun, so it's going to be a little bit harder than I would like. And oops, okay, we've already had our first fall. That was not the best, but we're going to be able to clutch that back up. And let's go for another run in World 1, because we need to speedrun every single world today we're going to be doing. And literally, it's all going to be live, so I can't cut anything out. I can't edit any of it. We're just going straight into it. This is literally live. And if you're in the chat right now, you should say hello YouTube, because you'll maybe be in the video. Anyway, let's make sure we're fully locked in right now, guys. Okay. No, wait, I didn't mess that jump up, but we didn't mess up that time. Okay, the boss fight is the bit I'm really worried about. Not this boss. This boss is, like, super easy. And this bit up here, I think there's a little bit of a speedrun jump you can do here. Yep, that gets me up. And then we do a little bit of that. And this boss is really easy. I don't know if it's the fastest route, but I think you just go right, like, infinitely. And if you can't go right, you just go to the nearest exit. That may sound a bit nerdy, but anybody who's done this before knows it's quite an easy one to do. And, yeah, okay, we've done this one. This is where it starts going up in difficulty. Again, this one isn't too hard. You need to make sure you don't actually overshoot your jumps. When you're going 300 speed, the game actually is probably a bit harder than when you're not going 300 speed. Because, you know, you're a little bit too fast, guys. A little bit too fast. But let's make sure we make every single jump. And don't miss any of them there. And yeah, we actually didn't do too bad of a job. Now we got this bit, which I hope I didn't time badly. And now we're on to the final bit, which is the boss fight. Hopefully we don't mess up. This is going to be a really long video, because we need to do this for every single world. But let's go for it. Okay, and I didn't jump. Okay, you know what? We didn't jump. Okay, let's try that again. And honestly, hopefully we can actually, get it done this time around. It's going to be a bit embarrassing if I, keep messing this up. Okay, I don't know why I waited for that, but we waited for it. Hey YT, hello YT indeed, guys. And, okay, alright. Okay, this should be fine. I'm going to wait for this, because we're not trying to do, like, insane speedrun. I'm just trying to actually prove I can do it. Honestly, though, we may end up having to go ahead and cheat on World 1, because World 1's kind of, like, probably the hardest world to speedrun, I would say, World 1 is. At least if you haven't done it a lot. But we're actually in some motion going. Okay, this should be fine here. Let's keep the speed up. Hopefully we keep a ton of motion going there as well. Yo, a gift from Corian, bro. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. Wait, let's jump up. Let's go and do some circles around here. And let's just make sure we are, like, fully locked in on this, because we have to a few... I got lost. Okay, guys, don't do whatever I just did there. Wait, I think I just did the same thing 3 times. Okay, you know what? I got completely lost there. We'll try this. Guys, I'm about. We'll try this again. And this time, I'm going to go ahead and do it. If not, we are going to rage quit on World 1 and maybe do World 1 again later. But okay, that's an easy jump. And okay, you know what? This is the last attempt for World 1. If we mess this up, I'm just going to start, I don't even know. We're just going to do World 2, because maybe that means World 1 is a little bit too hard for me to beat. Which, I don't know. I probably should start at World 3 at this point. But we started World 1. We'll do World 2 soon as we beat this one. Or, yeah, as soon as we fail one more time. So if we go this time, we'll move on to the next world anyway. Which hopefully we won't. Because like I said, all this is recorded live, so if I mess up, it's going to be a very, very long stream of me just messing up again and again. Because, yeah, we don't really want messing up too much in this. But let's keep on doing the jumps. We actually got some motion going there. And, yeah, we actually, hopefully, we'll be able to beat it very soon. Wait, why don't we just actually fully lock in? Okay, so it's right. I don't know what I did last time, but you just hug the right wall. Like, it's actually the strategy for me. Just hug this wall on the right. And then at this very point, you're left. When it splits that way, you go left, and you just keep going, and you're at the exit. Okay, this part, we can do it. We got Kaka with a gift there. So many gifts from you guys. Thank you so much. Let's jump here. We're going to jump here. And we're going to be jumping all the way up here as well. And you know what? Let's make this a little more challenging. And we'll actually make sure TK is working. So now, if anybody in the stream does send a gift, I actually trip over as well, which is going to make this a lot harder to record. But we're going to do it. We're going to beat every single world. I did say maybe cheating, except maybe we'll use teleports, but hopefully I'm just good enough where I don't need to teleport, and I can beat this world, and yeah, I'll be free, because honestly, I've not done World 1 in a while, and yeah, I'd like to beat it relatively fast, as we're not spending too long of the video just on World 1, because this could be like a really long video if World 1 keeps beating me, but at the moment, the boss is nowhere to be seen, and I'm only in the lead right now. Okay, this bit I have messed up on before, but it isn't too bad to do. You just have to make sure you time it right and don't try and risk it too much. This bit I may have taken a little bit too late, but do not worry, we are fast enough. And it's right. I think again up here then. It's this, no, it's the second right. It's the last right. It's the last right. And if I go forwards, we can beat World 1 and we can move on to World 2. Okay, so let's go ahead and load up World 2. We'll make our way onto that as well. And guys, do not mind if you reach over. It's an extra bit of difficulty, you know, to make it a little bit of a different challenge. Recording it live not only has the pressure of not being able to edit bits out when I mess up, but it also means if you guys want to grief me, you are more than welcome to as well. And yeah, we're going to show up every single day. So if you guys want to catch one of these streams, I definitely recommend it. World 2, though, is actually quite an easy one to speedrun, at least in my opinion. Out of all the worlds, it's probably the second easiest. Honestly, as the harder it is to beat the worlds, like the harder it is to progress, it gets easier to speedrun, which is pretty unique there. But let's do this jump, this one as well, and we actually, as you can probably see, we're doing way better than we did in World 1. I feel like World 1, I made so many mistakes. World 2, I've actually speedrun this a few times, so although this won't be a record pace, because we've got a little bit of pressure on us, but it should still hopefully be a different. It should be a good pace to be working with there as well. And I don't know, why watch me speedrun? Go ahead and comment which one of your worlds is the favourite world right now, because this speedrun, although it's kind of a little bit unfair to say it's speedrun as I'm actually just running fast, isn't the best. So if you guys actually want to see me speedrun as well, maybe let me know about that down below in the comments as well. We actually try and do a speedrun, not just beat our worlds in a row, because we're honestly on a really good run right now. And, oh, okay, we're near the top bit, and I can do a bunch of jumps, look at me around there. Honestly, I want to play a bit safe, so we're just going to jump here, and it's actually so much easier to do than it usually is, because we usually try and speedrun it with the whole entire chat stopping me from doing so. So we should be able to get a good run here. The boss will spawn in a few seconds, but that's fine, as we can just simply run away from that. And hopefully we'll beat World 2 on the first try, which means we'll be able to move over to World 3 if we don't make any mistakes from this point onwards, which, yeah, we're not at the end yet. So we can still easily make a mistake, and just like magic, I don't believe I made any mistakes. That means first try on World 3. I think World 4... Wait, first try on World 2. World 1 may have taken us a while, but, yeah. We should be good. Moving on to World 3. Can we get every single world speedrun in a row then? Let's see if we can do it. That's what challenges to do. See, if I was going to edit this as a video, and what other people would do is they would have just removed the runs they messed up in, and they would have just done the first run, and they would have been like, best player in the world. World 3 has some tricky parts, but let's beat World 3. And yes, I do mean every single stage in World 3. So let's see if we can do it. If we mess up now, it's going to be very embarrassing. World 3, it just has some tricky bits, especially when you're going really fast. You can mess up quite easily. What you can do when you're really fast is this little cheat jump here. Wait, it's not here. It's this one here. And yeah, that kind of cheats you halfway through the course. You can also cheat over this guy and fly through here. It's just this next bit, which when you're speedrunning, you have to make sure you time well. But it's really simple. Even on slow speeds, you can actually do this, or lower speeds, I should say. You just have to be careful with your timing. And yeah, we're actually really on a good run here. This bit as well, another easy bit. I think we're actually going to go ahead and end up beating this world. And let's make this bit done, and then we're going to run through this. And wait, this is the final bit of World 3, the last stage, stage 10, the most latest stage. So probably by the time you watch this video, if you're watching this like a day later, they may have done a new update and add a new like stage into it. But it's the highest stage as of the moment. And again, if you just take time in it, it's a really easy one to do. Usually when I do this on stream though, I will be like speedrunning it, and I will mess up so many times if I play 100 clips of messing up. But yeah, we actually managed to speedrun, at least complete every single world in a row, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this, press that